So that's me landing now in Eindhoven, and I am now going to delve into why this has become my go-to travel and vlog camera. So when it comes to vlogging, you want something which is quite inconspicuous, something which doesn't draw too much attention if you are concerned about what other people are going to think if you're walking around with a camera. And I think it's becoming more and more acceptable to walk around with a camera. But I used to walk around with a Canon like M50, Canon 90D, my R8, and then I sort of like went over to the more action camera, GoPro, DJI action, and then used the Osmo Pocket. But when I found this is the camera which has absolutely changed it for me. I've had a lot of the Go series, from Go number 1, Go 2, Go 3, and now the Go3s. I've had this for a year, and it's made me really fall in love with vlogging, and it's brought back that excitement of just having a camera with you all the time and being able to create content on the go. And I'm going to give you the reasons why. First off, the reason why this has really become my number one go-to travel camera and vlog camera is because it's 4K now. All the others, I used them, but I didn't use them enough to create content because I didn't think visually they were there compared to the other cameras that I've been using. But now this is 4K ready, it just basically bumped it up to a level of the quality that everybody expects on YouTube. But the main reason for me is its form factor. The form factor of this is just incredible. And I've got no idea why GoPro and DJI have never done a flip-up screen on an action camera. And I say action camera very, very loosely because I don't consider this an action camera. This camera here, yes, it's waterproof. Yes, it's sort of like drop-proof and to a degree. But I really think that this is a content creator's absolute dream when it comes to having a camera in your pocket. So unlike the Osmo Pockets, they're designed to go in your pocket, but because there's so many moving parts, it's very difficult to chuck them in a bag, chuck them in your pocket, whip them out, start filming, chuck it back in, because they're so delicate, which is why I have used them in the past, and it didn't excite me enough, and it didn't bring me that sort of want to whip the camera out because of the thought of, right, and then having to tuck it away and tuck it back in there and put it back in my pocket or put it back in my bag. Whereas this just basically flies everywhere with me. The magnetic at the bottom as well, I'm going to get into all the attachments and some of the extras that I've actually bought to complement this after having it for a year, which has made my life so much easier. So when it comes to the Insta360 GO3s, a lot of people didn't really think the bump from 2.7K to 4K was that it didn't justify enough to buy this. 100% with me it did, because like I said, a lot of people are really wanting 4K ready cameras. And for something like this being so small and inconspicuous, especially when you take it out of the action pod. So let's just jump into that a little bit. So if you are somebody who really worries about vlogging or getting a camera out in public, I've got a hack for you, and it's with this. And a lot of people now are FaceTiming or video calling on their phone or something like that. So what I've decided to do, and I've used it a lot, I've used it through the airport, I've used it through the streets, and it is just a great way to be very inconspicuous and vlog, and people pay zero attention to you. Because sometimes when I'm walking around like this, people are often looking like, what the hell is he holding? What's that little peanut thing that he's got in his hand? Whereas when I've got my phone like this, I put the camera on the phone and then I just hold it with my thumb. And where my thumb is the on-off button. There we go, recording. And stop recording. And when I've showed this to people, they've always just been like, well, why don't you just film with your phone? Because that's vertical. When we're working with YouTube and we're looking for the horizontal, and then people said, well, just hold your phone like that. And when you go from there to there, it's a completely different ball game, because people know that you're filming. If you're walking along like this and you're just talking away and everything, people might think, oh, like if you've got headphones in as well, they probably think you're on a proper voice call or video call, sorry, or a voice call, but you're just like scanning your phone. But with that on there, like that way, gives you 4K horizontal footage. And when you put it on top of your phone, it's basically invisible to everybody. So if you are somebody who really struggles with vlogging, but you really want to get into it, this here has been the game changer, where that's on my phone. And look, this could be me just talking to this camera and no one has any idea what I'm doing all around me, walking about. And the microphone is right in front of us, so it's picking up perfect audio because it is very close to my face. And it looks just like I'm on my phone. It could even be that it just disappears. This is what I'm trying to emphasize. It just disappears like that. Just disappears, and you could be talking away and saying, hey everybody, I've just got to Eindhoven and blah, 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 blah. But that's the thing with this tiny, small, like compact camera, is that it just disappears using it in the right setting. And when you've got this with it, this is obviously the action pod. It also charges it. It's got a flip up screen, but also it's a monitor. So if you are, say you're doing that with your phone and you're thinking, oh, like, how does it look? Just turn it on and you can see exactly what you're looking at there. So let's have a look there. Just turn it on. There we go. So that is what we are looking at on this camera here. So you could really sort of frame it up, get it ready, and it's like, right, and it's on your phone and you're vlogging. So when we're looking at the Insta360 GO3s, you've got the power on button, you've got the quick menu button there as well, which takes you through photo, freeform, video. You've got a lot of the, what they're called, hyperlapse and time lapse and slow-mo and everything. So this has basically got everything you need for a content creator. It just gives you the ability to be creating content however. And if you are somebody who is, unfortunately, a solo, or should I say, fortunately, a solo filmmaker, when you're trying to get somebody to come and film with you and they're like, oh, not today, blah, 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 this now magnetizes. So it will stick to anything metal, lampposts, fence posts. I was just in the airport and I had it up against literally everything in there, just trying to get those shots of me where I'm standing about or I'm doing something or I'm walking towards camera. And having this real inconspicuous just gives you the ability to pop it anywhere, film some of you doing something away, which could be like a transition between scenes. So you could say I'm in the hotel room, and then as I'm going to leave the hotel room, I'm going to pop this on the door before I leave the door, and I walk towards it, and then we put it on the door outside the hotel, and then it catches me walking out of the hotel. It's quite a good scene actually, I might do that. But it's just so small. And then pop it back in there and it's just ready to go, ready to charge. And it is just charging up there and then. When it comes to timing and longevity of how much you can film with this, a lot of people always say, oh, it doesn't really give you much, because the actual camera by itself gives you 38 minutes, which for me is more than enough when I'm doing things like that. But then when it's in here, you get just over 2 hours, which is pretty much like any other camera on the market. So for having this and people sort of giving it a negative for battery life, I don't think that's an issue. And another issue that people always sort of bring up, where you can't put SD cards in here. This is the 128 gig version, and I haven't run out of space yet. And I do weekly vlogs. So I vlog from Monday to Sunday, and I've got enough space in here to capture my whole week without having to do anything. And I think a really positive point for that is because I've just come on this trip and I've got my Osmo Pocket with me, and I've left my SD card at home. So for me, if I'd have been vlogging on my Osmo Pocket, quickly whipped out my bag, oh my God, my SD card is at home in my computer and all my cards are on my shelf. Whereas this doesn't need it. It's all inbuilt. So I won't ever not be able to film with this, which I think is a massive plus compared to a lot of cameras on the market today. So let's just look at the accessories, because I think the accessories are also what make this absolutely stunning. So first one to talk about is the pendant. Now this pendant, magnetic, sits here better under a t-shirt or something like that. And it will sit just there and can record your day. And they also do it in white. The reason I got black, I did have the white Insta360 GO3, and I opted for the black because I wear black most of the time when I'm working. But to be honest, a lot of people haven't even noticed it. Some people might even think it's just a bit of a design, or they might think it's a logo as a quick glance, like there's a black logo on that t-shirt. So I haven't had anybody sort of like look down and be like, he's wearing a camera. He's wearing like, oh, and then freeze. So yeah, this is an absolute game changer for getting POV. And if you are the type of vlogger or content creator that just wants to get content on the go, on the fly, you're doing a silent vlog but you need to capture as much as possible, that is a no-brainer. So let's look at the second option. So let's look at the second accessory that we get in the actual box, and you get all of these in the box. When I go on to the other ones that I've got, I will tell you that these are extras. But you've got the magnetic mount and also a sticky mount. So it can literally stick on anything, wipe it off, clean it with warm water, and then it is ready to stick again. But the best thing about this is, there, it's on, and it is not going anywhere. And it's adjustable. So if you want to get a little top down, or when you're vlogging, you want to tilt it towards you a little bit. Insta360 have just basically thought of absolutely everything when it comes to what a content creator needs to create content. And like I said, I think this is the best camera on the market for content creation. Another accessory we're going to look at, and it's the hat mount. Also magnetic. So where you've seen the camera here and it was stuck in one position, the hat mount is also magnetic now. So you can, if you need to get it looking down, pointing down, maybe pointing up, or you just need to get it slightly at like a 45 degree, that allows you to do this. But also it can be used as a mouth mount. So if you can do those POV shots of you getting out of bed, or you really, this here is a little bit too low to capture what you're doing. We're ready to go. But it is a hat mount, so it's got a little clasp there that just goes around the brim of a hat, and you'll get that POV footage from your hat. But I've seen a lot of people do loads of stuff. You can go on a beanie hat. Where did I put this? I put this on my mirror. So I've got a really thin framed mirror, and I just did that, put that on the mirror and the camera pointing there. And when I was working on a client, pointed it down, pointed it back up to see me. It's just turned on. There we go, off. And it comes out, simple as that. So an extra accessory that I have bought is another one of these, because the pivot mount, I don't think you can have too many of these, because I also put them on a selfie stick. I put them on anything, to be honest. Anything and everything. So I've got two of these in my car, one over that side, one in front of me. I've got one behind. So they're just there ready to go. So I can just ping it there, get a bit of content, ping it there, get a bit of content. So having these is a must when it comes to this camera. And then people are also saying about the SD card and thinking, and saying, oh, that's an SD card. It actually has. So this here is a quick reader. And what you do is ping it up, put it in your phone, or put it in a powered device. You then put the camera on top, and if you can see just there, that slot above it is actually an SD card. So all of the content from there will go onto the SD card, freeing up this camera. Insta360 have literally thought of everything when it comes to this. And then I just want to show you two other accessories that I've got for this, because I just think when people talk about the low light capabilities, yes, the low light capabilities are a little bit, what shall I say, dull. They don't get that crispiness that you want. You might have been seeing in this video that silver thing there. So what it is, it's a tiny little light, and I got this off Amazon. So I will put this in the link down below, like that, and then all you do, pick the warm, cool, neutral. Let's go there, and then it's got a little button there turn it really bright. And then look at that. It's just brightened up all of my face. And again, small form factor. USB-C charging, so it charges with exactly what charges the Insta360 GO3s. So you'll never be without light or a good picture ever again. And one last accessory. Because I'm a hairdresser, I wanted something that could capture POV from my hands, but as me cutting hair and not from a perspective of here. So I've got this. This is a wrist strap and it fits, show you that way. And it fits like that on the top of my wrist there. And what goes in it is this little thing. And just to get it in there, so like that, just fits in there like that. The camera then just sits in that little cradle, clipped in, and then that will sit on my arm, and it's just super light. We'll turn it so you can also have it portrait, landscape, and that will just sit there on my arm, capturing. Let me show you that way so you can see actual lens like that. So when I'm cutting hair or blow drying hair or anything like that, colouring hair, I've got a POV camera that I can turn, and then I can move it up and down so I can capture the content that I need when I'm working on hair. I mean, if you were on a motorbike, say, and you wanted it like seeing you shift gears or do the accelerator and just, you know. But imagine if you're doing anything with your hands and you've got this, capturing everything POV from your hands. That's why I bought this, because I just think it's just a really cool, cheap accessory. So I'll pop it all down below. So yeah, that's just my breakdown of the Insta360 GO3s. That's me having it for a year, and I absolutely love it. It's changed the game for me when it comes to being at ease with vlogging, at ease with having a camera I can just chuck in a bag, pull it out, capture everything I want to, and then I'm on the go. So I recommend, if you're a content creator wanting a new camera, it's been out for a year, so it's on special at the minute as well, I think, on Amazon. I'll link that down below as well. But be sure to check it out, pick it up, and let me know what you think about this video. So if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, comment down below about what you were going to do about the Insta360 GO3s. Is this the camera for you? I think it is. So until next time, we'll see you on the next video.